Thanks for tuning in to the rants and reviews on the Power Podcast. I apologize for the noise and the echo. I'm at work and it's tough to make this video right now. I was trying to get it out last night, but my battery died. Then I tried it on my phone, uploading to the SoundCloud, and after 20 minutes of recording and it uploaded, it wouldn't play. So unfortunately, we've got to go with this. So last night, we're covering the WWE Smackdown draft. Well, I guess it was Smackdown and Raw, but they did it on Smackdown, its first night live. So we had Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley come out, and Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan came out. So Raw did the first pick. They took Seth Rollins. Smackdown then took Dean Ambrose. For the second pick, Raw took Charlotte, and then SmackDown with their second pick, they took AJ Styles. I was kind of apprehensive at first because I'm a big AJ Styles fan, and him going to SmackDown, I was kind of like, oh, geez, what's going to happen? So anyways, with the third pick, Raw took NXT's Finn Balor. Good choice. I've been spent the last 24 hours just kind of catching up on some NXT matches. And Finn Balor is quite a talent, and I did read that he was a member of the club when he was in New Japan, so we'll see where that goes. Then we had an actual match. We had John Cena versus Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles and Anderson were at ringside, as were Enzo and Cass for John Cena, and Cena got the win on that one. Okay, moving on. Next, we got Raw picked, they picked Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got booed when they called his name to be picked. The guy's getting booed when he comes to the ring. He's getting booed when he's not even there. I don't know, they got to do something with his character. So Raw took Roman Reigns. SmackDown took John Cena. Raw then took Brock Lesnar. SmackDown took Randy Orton. And then Raw took The New Day. So, in my opinion, SmackDown so far is looking a lot better than Raw. Not that the talent on Raw is bad or anything, just that the caliber of matches so far look like they're way better on SmackDown. Next up, we have The Miz and Rusev, the champions, Intercontinental and United States, versus Darren Young and Zack Ryder, who are the challengers for this coming Sunday at Battleground. Darren Young submits The Miz with the Bob Backlund chicken wing. So we'll see what happens this weekend with those guys' matches. Then we had Bray Wyatt versus Xavier Woods. Bray got the pin on Woods with his finisher, I believe it's called Sister Abigail. I'm still learning these things, people. So, so he hits Woods with the finisher. Now, I just wanted to mention, very seldom, I must say, when somebody hits their finisher, that somebody actually gets pinned. I don't know if you guys have all noticed that. It's a trend that's going on in the WWE. It just seems like when somebody hits a finisher, they kick out every single time. But I just find with Bray Wyatt's finisher, a lot of times they don't kick out. So then we come back from commercial. Kane is in the ring, and Kevin Owens comes out apparently to fight him. And Sami Zayn interferes. They both get in the ring, and then Kane grabs both of them, gives them a double choke slam, and that part is over. So there was no match. Kind of a screw job for us. So then Raw goes on to pick Sami Zayn. SmackDown takes Bray Wyatt. Raw then takes Sasha Banks. SmackDown takes Becky Lynch. Raw takes Chris Jericho. Then we got a 2-on-1 match with Charlotte and Brooke versus Sasha Banks. And Charlotte ended up pinning Sasha when she hit her, I think that one finisher she has is called Natural Selection. I could be wrong. I'm still, like I said, folks, I'm still learning all these names of these moves. I've only been watching them for about 6-7 months, so, and these people are all new to me. Raw then went on to pick United States champion Rusev with manager Lana. SmackDown took Intercontinental champion The Miz with his wife Maurice. Raw then picked Kevin Owens. SmackDown took Baron Corbin. Raw took Enzo and Cass. Cesaro and Jericho then had a match. Jericho won when Cesaro went for one of his off-the-rope uppercuts, And Jericho caught him in the air with the code breaker, which was kind of a cool move. And I will say, Cesaro didn't do 50,000 European uppercuts, so I was quite happy. It wasn't as bad as the Raw match, which was, I swear, about 50, 60 uppercuts were given, and just, ugh. When you do it like that, it just becomes a boring move. Then, I guess SmackDown is still learning, being that they are live. You figured that they've been doing Raw for over 20 years, that they'd figured out how to do commercial breaks and how to come back. But anyways, I came back from this one commercial break, and Becky Lynch was attacking Natalya. So I don't know what transpired there. Was Natalya coming to the ring? I don't know. I guess maybe they'll figure this stuff out as they go along. Next, Raw picked Anderson and Gallows, the remainder of the club. I wasn't too happy about that. You split up AJ Styles and his guys. The club was already, they were getting over with the fans. The fans enjoyed them. The merchandise was selling. And then you break them up. I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But one thing I will mention is that with Finn Balor being on Raw, we may see another version of the club, because he was a member of the club in New Japan with Anderson and Gallows and AJ and all of them. There's probably 12 different members over a certain time frame. So we'll see what happens. So SmackDown then takes from NXT, the American Alphas, Gable and Jordan. I don't know much about those guys. Raw then takes the Big Show. SmackDown took Dolph Ziggler. Raw then takes from NXT Nia Jax. Raw then picks the soon-to-come-back Neville. And then SmackDown picked Natalya. So again, I got to reiterate, SmackDown seems like they're getting the stronger roster. I don't know what the plans are. Raw then picked Cesaro. SmackDown took Alberto Del Rio. And Raw took Sheamus. Then we got the main event of the night, Seth Rollins versus Ambrose. Now, if you all watched Raw, the way it ended, both guys had their shoulders pinned. But Stephanie announced Seth Rollins as the winner. Grabbed the belt, said, "You're a winner by pinfall, Seth Rollins." And if you watch the video and slow it down, they were both shoulders down at the same time. It was kind of a schmoz. So anyhow, Dean Ambrose comes out with the title. So I was kind of confused as to what happened the night before. And I didn't go online, so maybe it was explained somewhere, but I shouldn't have to go looking for it. You have 3 hours, and you guys always go over 3 hours on your Raw. There should be no reason for me to have to go online to see the explanation of how a show ended. That's just me. That's just my opinion. You have the time. Get it done in the allotted time. And if you're not going to do it then explain it to me on the next show, what is going on. And I just maybe missed it. Maybe they did explain it, but I don't think they did. Anyways, it was a really good match. And as I've mentioned before, Dean Ambrose, since he's won the title, he's really gotten better in the ring. He doesn't look clumsy. He doesn't look, I don't know, he just kind of looked like he didn't care when he was in the ring before. Very sloppy, not very graceful. And now he's like on point. Like everything looks good when he's doing it. All except the finisher from SmackDown. The superplex that Rollins gave him off the top ropes. And then when he went to pick him up to hit him with the Falcon Arrow, Dean Ambrose is kind of like, "Oh, well, you gave me a superplex, but I'm fine." Kicks him, gives him the dirty deeds, and it's over. I just didn't care for that no-sell on the superplex. That's usually sometimes a lead up to a finisher for some people. That was, I don't know, that was a bad spot. I think he could have chose a better spot to do dirty deeds and not I would have preferred a kick out at almost 3 after the superplex and the Falcon Arrow, but I'm not a writer for WWE, so. Anyhow, overall, I think the choices were good. I definitely think SmackDown got the better choices. They're going to have the better matchups. I'm happy to see AJ Styles maybe fight Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, Randy Orton. Like there's some good choices he's got there. So we'll see what happens. So I'll do another one of these on Sunday after Battleground, give you my thoughts. If you enjoyed my reviews and rants, please follow me. Follow me also on Twitter at GlennPower72. And as always, until next time, take care.